Okay, hopefully this is a quick how to do the Warzone Easter egg where you could get a juggernaut, advanced UAVs, and all that kind of stuff. What we're looking at here is the first, TAC map you can see when you're in the airplane. And you have to look at this to see if it's safe to go ahead and jump. In this one, the dam is out of bounds, but not too far out of bounds, so it's probably okay. In this one, it's pretty good. Most of dam is in bounds, and so are the places you're going to land. This one, stadium, might get you killed when you come back from the dam, so something to consider. And this one is a perfect map. I mean, you can't beat that. Everything's in bounds, gonna be in bounds. You got all the time in the world. Not really though, because you still have to be quick. So you drop, you're in your airplane, and you can use, or before you drop, you're in the airplane, and you can use the airplane to actually make you be able to see the little meter. If you mark the spot before you jump, then you'll know when to jump so you're the closest. And you want to jump so you're the closest because this thing's getting hot. And if you don't jump out, someone's going to have their gun out like this. Well, when you do jump out, someone's going to have their gun out like that and probably shoot you. But anyway, you're dropping for the courthouse down there. It's got the mark on it. You can see it. And then this is kind of what you're looking at from overhead. You want to be to have your parachute come out right as you get close to that little square shed that's outside the door. You don't want your parachute to kick off because of this ring. If you let it kick off because of that ring, you're not going to be the first one in the door, and you're probably going to die either in the fight with the bad guys or because you run out of time to do the puzzle because you had to fight the bad guys. So the whole idea is to get in that door before anyone else and type in the secret code, which is 2179, and then turn around after typing the secret code, start the computer, and watch the sequence. It will show a picture and then a number like this. It would have shown one picture and then -2, another picture, -1. Now sometimes it'll show an X instead of a plus or a minus number, and so you have to remember there is no modifier for that picture. So it shows the pictures. You run around and get the Roman numerals off of the plaques on the walls under the pictures, and then you do the math and you type it in that funny phone looking code you just saw, and then you run out the back door as soon as you get it right and you jump over this wall. Now that funny code thing, you have to type the numbers in, half of the number on top, half the number on the bottom. Do not open that box. You don't have time. Run past it. It's chump change. Get down into the subway, get onto the first train going to Verdansk Center as fast as you can. If you stop and get stuff along the way, you may not make it. Don't get off the train anywhere until you get to the airport. It will be tempting. Don't do it. Again, all the stuff on the side is chump change. So you get to the Verdansk International Airport. You got to jump out of your train, go the long way across the other set of tracks, and go into the office over there. Once you get in there, you can go up to the computer and press. First thing you got to do is make sure there's nobody waiting on you. Look up that ladder. Make sure there's not somebody going to drop on that ladder as soon as you press this button. You enter the computer override, and then you have to take the train again. And you'll know you got it right because the green screens above, they get all squiggly like that and look funny. And then when the train comes, it looks like this. And so you have to wait for it to look like that. Sometimes there'll be a Lazov Pass train that comes through after you push the